guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. As you can see, very quickly, my garage is just filled up with all kinds of junk. With the snow impeding my progress on working outside and it being so cold, I can't really move anything into the backyard because I've still got like slushy, icy snow all over the place. Nothing's gonna roll. So today I'm gonna be doing another one of my reviews. One of the reviews is gonna be right here. Got this a couple of days ago, but I've been so busy with other reviews as well as my videos, and we're gonna see what we have here. Looks like it's from Amazon. Well packed. Ooh. How about that, huh? Looks like it's another Wi-Fi camera. It's a Soliom, S-O-L-I-O-M. Soliom.net. Facebook.com/SoliomCam. So, as you guys know, I've done a lot of reviews on Wi-Fi cams, but I've got like 8 already. So my house is like Fort Knox. So I had to move some of my machines out of the way so that I could do this properly in the light. This isn't the one that the guy told me he was going to send me. The one I was supposed to get was one that looked like a ball, and it looked like it panned, you know? It could go like this, left and right, whatever. And also the solar panel was one that was separate with a wire that goes to it, right? And that the solar panel could be placed anywhere around the thing. It wasn't one of these things with wings, although I have seen these, you know, out there. The ones with the solar panel wings attached to the camera itself. But I think this one might be pretty fancy because it has 4 holes here. Not holes, but 4 lenses, if you will, plus an infrared and the camera itself. So I think this has a lot to do with the infrared detection, and it could be a lot more powerful. So it's a non-stop solar power, 24 hours. That's how the power is sourced, right? Just from the sun. So that makes it appealing because you don't have to connect any wires to it, and you don't have to worry about batteries. You know what I mean? Some of these Wi-Fi cams, you gotta charge the battery every few weeks or so when the battery goes down, you know. You have to only set it on you know, motion detection so that it only records when it detects motion, right? Well, this says it's non-stop solar power. I assume it's the same thing. It has a 2-way radio intercom. They all have that feature now where you can talk to whoever you're seeing in front of the camera, and they can talk to you because there's a built-in mic. So there's like a 2-way intercom with this, right? And with these Wi-Fi smart cameras, you have to download an app, right? And I've already downloaded the HiMvision app, the Cloud Edge app. So, you know, if you have a lot of different manufacturers in your home, you're gonna have a lot of apps, you know, unless that one app works for all of them, which is what I would love for it to happen, you know. 365 days of worry-free recording, self-sustaining solar panel with built-in battery. All the Soliom S100 needs is direct sunlight. All right, so look, let's say you want to put this like underneath an awning, if you will, right? If it was a detachable solar panel with a wire, you can put the solar panel anywhere. But because these solar panels are attached to the camera itself, you can't really put it anywhere. You got to put it somewhere where there's solar light, you know? So let's say this was in the front of the house where the sun does not reach at all. Well, then you can't use it in the front. Not to mention if it's underneath like an awning or your porch or something, it's not going to get direct sunlight. Just pointing it out, that's all. So I'm going to open this up right in front of yous. That's what we say in Long Island, yous. Jesus. Jesus. Alright, sticker, business card, instructions. Get out of here! We don't need any instructions! Forget about it! Alright, so it's a nice little styrofoam, not really styrofoam, but you know what I mean. It's nicely packaged. Mini micro USB cable for charging. Why do I need to charge it? Solar panel, right? Some kind of rubber grommet. Ooh. That looks pretty cool, actually. Wow, it's heavy, too. Alright, enough of that. Wow, it's cool. Look at that. It has a coaxial input where you can stick a coaxial cable in there. I've never seen that before. And I've done a lot of Wi-Fi webcams, you know what I mean? SD area here where you can put your SD card, where you can plug in the USB. Has a little mounting thread in there. You know, they say not to pull this off until they tell you to. I'm a rebel like that! I see. Oh, you know what? So that wasn't a coaxial. I guess it is, because it's coaxial to an antenna. And you're probably thinking, is that supposed to go there? Come on, where else is it gonna go? Of course it goes there. Ooh, look at this mounting brace. So there's a bag with 4 Phillips screws, 4 anchors, which is where you put those 4 screws in there to your wall, see? And then you got this like pivoting thingamabob. It is actually steel. It's metal, not plastic, so that's good quality. This thing tightens the pivot, all right? I had to turn in this screw so that it exposes the shaft and the threads. I guess I could do this. You can do this, or you can't do that. You can do it. So I'm doing it. Since this is going to be outdoors, I would hope that nothing would rust, if you will, you know? So there it is, just like that. I would think that width-wise would be better because it gives you more support laterally. So it takes a little bit of, you know, adjustment to get it to exactly where you want to do it, you know, and I'll do that later when we see how exactly to do this. But that looks pretty good, like right there. I'm imagining this onto my wall, looking down like that, you know what I mean? This is the Wi-Fi antenna, obviously. And now, looks like that is it. There's nothing left in the box. All right, so let's see here. I would think you'd have to turn it on, right? So, do I have to look at the instructions? No, because look, see, this thing just came off right here. I see. So look, it has these 2 pieces. They're almost identical with the exception of this one having like a canal that comes outward. The canal looks like it would fit your USB cable. So if you wanted to plug this into power, right, you could simply plug it through there and it would still be waterproof. You following? All right, so it does not have an SD card for it to record. It doesn't come with it, so you have to go and buy one. A couple of ones that I've had came with it. So I gotta go and find an SD card, and I don't think I have one that's of significant memory, you know, maybe 1 gigabyte or something. But I just want it to monitor my backyard because while it is being monitored by my home security system and it's being recorded on a 1 terabyte hard drive that's on a loop, right? So whatever happens, I'll always know and have video of that. But I can't monitor it from my phone. This one I think you can, see? So I'm gonna put this right above my deck in the backyard so I can see when my dog is running out, you know, I can see where he is. So that is the only draw for me to do that. So let me go find an SD card and we'll plug it in. So I couldn't find an extra micro SD card, so I had to rip one out of my other cameras just to test it. So to not have an SD card is very inconvenient because when the person buys this, right, they're gonna get it in the mail and they're gonna ready to install it, right? And then they realize that it doesn't come with an SD card, so now you gotta go out and buy it, so it delays people. There's a power switch here. We're just gonna turn it on. I turned it on, green light goes on. Ooh, really? Well, I'm going to try one of my other apps called Cloud Edge because that's the one I have for that is controlling 2 of my 8 cameras, you know? So I'm gonna try that. So it wouldn't work with the app that I was trying to use, so I had to download this app. It's the Soliom app. So I've got it on now. I've entered my password, right?
The camera is now ready to begin.
So I've entered my Wi-Fi password. Now I've got a QR code.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing. Pairing information received.
Okay, so it captured the QR code with the camera, and now it's connecting. That is a Coast Guard Seahawk. What it's doing around here, I have no idea. Awesome. So it took a bit of doing, and I'll tell you why. I was downloading the Soliom Utilities app, which it wasn't the right one. So I went and read the instructions, and it tells me right on the bottom here, upgrade to the Soliom Plus app, which is what I did. And then basically I set up an account, right? And basically just turned that thing on, matched it with the QR code that flashed over here. It synced, pressed the screen, and here it is. This is the live feed of the camera right now. Works just great. As you can see, it has a battery indicator, which tells you that the battery is fully charged. And then, of course, once you install it, it has solar panels, so it's charging the battery as it is. So it only has a 1 gigabyte SD card in there because it didn't come with one, so I can only find one that I had. And my memory card here says here, I only have 938 megabytes of memory. And I formatted it. And then over here you have detection sensitivity. You can do high, medium, or low. That's so if you see a leaf go by, it won't record that. You know what I mean? And it'll only record like body motion. So anyway, that's the view of my driveway right there. See? So I'm moving this around. There's a little bit of a delay. There I am. So now I'm going to go into the backyard above the deck and just screw it onto the wall. So I'm in my backyard on my deck. I've had this silly thing up there for like 15 years. It worked for like 2 years and then didn't work. So I'm just gonna remove that. I'm gonna mount this on there. So I thought about mounting it up there a little higher because I didn't think that the sun was going to get the solar panels. Because if it was any higher, my top part here is going to cover the sun. As you can see, it's a little bit lower, so the sun is hitting the blades here, solar panels. It just went on with 4 screws there, and it looks okay. You know, it looks a little, you know, unusual because, you know, you don't really see them that look like that, you know. But it went on okay, and I didn't mount it over here because, as you guys know, I've got home solar panels, and when it snows, it gathers up there, and then when it heats up, all that snow just comes down into a big pile, like right there, you know. So I knew that if I mounted the camera over there near the gutters, the snow would just take that down. Nope, you know, no way that would stay there. So it being underneath the I don't know what you call those things, but it's safe under there. So there you go, it's installed, and there it is on my iPhone. You can clearly see my entire backyard now, and the wide angle is very impressive. It basically goes from my fence to fence. You know, the entire backyard is now visible. I like the camera back there because when I let my dog out to do his business in the backyard, I can see exactly where he is and where he did it, you know. And also, if anybody comes into the backyard, I'll get a motion detection notification on my phone, and it will record every time it detects motion. It's also infrared, so it has night vision. You can see it at night. And of course, it all loops after the memory has run out. I recommend a 64 gig or 128 megabyte SD card. But like I said, even if you have only 1 gig, it'll still just record over it. So, you know, if you don't want to lose any footage, get a bigger SD card. So it was relatively easy to install. The interface with the iPhone is very simple as well. I will admit it looks a little unusual. You know, it's not your run-of-the-mill camera. It sticks out a lot. You can really see what it looks like. It's got these wings. But if it's self-powered with you know, solar power, I think that's fantastic because you never have to charge this again, right? Because the sun theoretically will charge it, you know, unless you get in like a month of cloudy days and you're not getting any kind of charge, then you'd have to charge it with the USB cable. But it gives you a battery notification there, as you can see right there, and it tells you it's a full charge. You can select between HD and SD, standard or high definition. It has the date on there already, and it's correct. I don't know how they know that. I guess it's done through the phone. And it is recording at 1080p. And like I said, you have the intercom, you have the mute button, record whenever you want. Like if you want to record, if you're watching it right now and you want to record, you can record. And then there's an option where you can have cloud services where instead of the SD card, it'll record into the cloud so that, you know, you'll always have that footage, you know, and you won't worry about you losing the footage that you need. So very cool. Like I said, you need to get the Soliom Plus app. And basically it detects it, and there you go, right there. It's so easy. So very nice, very nice. As you can see, my dog is out there, and I have the intercom on. And he's looking at me because I'm talking, see? So that's it. Quick installation of the solar-powered Wi-Fi camera in my backyard. Has full view of my entire backyard as well as my deck, which is exactly what I needed. Interfacing with the app was pretty easy once you remember to get the right app first, you know. It paired very well with the QR code, made it very simple. Battery was completely charged when it was shipped, so I didn't really have to plug it in to charge, and right now it's sitting in the sunlight charging. So this actually is called an outdoor solar battery powered spotlight camera. It's the S100 model, right? And it says spotlight camera. Remember I was talking about these 4 little holes there, or dots, right? Circles on the front of the camera. Well, apparently at night, if it detects motion, they're lights, and that's why they call it a spotlight camera, which is very cool, you know? So if it detects any kind of movement in your backyard, not only will it notify you on your phone that there's a detection going on, right? Some movement in the backyard. Apparently the lights go on and shines it there while it records. So that's very, very cool. I will try it later when it gets dark and see if it works. This sells for $119 on Amazon.com. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. But thank you very much to Soliom for sending me this product. It's pretty cool. A little unusual looking, right? But it being solar powered was exactly what I needed. There's no maintenance. You know, you don't have to take it down and plug it in and recharge the batteries. A lithium ion battery is in it already, and it's powered by the sun. So it's plug and play. You put it there, works with your phone. You'll be able to see everything that's going on in the backyard, and it's recorded to on motion. So that's my review for the Soliom solar Wi-Fi camera, and it's great because I've got like 9 cameras in my house now, all outdoors. It's like Fort Knox. Thanks a lot for following this review. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.